So hello everyone, this is AetherNightmare and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. So this time we are heading to the Grid, which I'm assuming is a Tron world, but I know absolutely nothing about Tron other than what I've seen of it in Kingdom Hearts 2. So this might be an interesting one. I did level up to level 14 for both of my characters, so hopefully we're ready to go. Also, hello there, Neuronium. We're just getting started. Haven't changed much, but I have changed Keyblades. Alright. Get one prize point? Did it say? Whoa! Okay, that one wasn't fair. That one kind of came out of nowhere. Some of these you don't see until it's too late. Nipped my shoulder. Could always break. Or dive forward. Assuming this is meant to be like caution tape, digital caution tape. Gonna say that better open. Wait, what do you mean time? Oh, this is timed? I didn't realize. Alright, good to... Why? Why do they have to be mobile? This one's like it kind of already expects you to know it. Alright, see. I'll get better if I do that one in the future. Know what I'm doing. Know what moves when. They weren't really televised until you were right on top of them.
Is this world special?
First time.
The Dream Eater. No. Let's see how this plays out.
Riku's like, the world can change my clothes, and it kind of makes me think Donald handled all of our fashion. Maybe it's not as innate as I thought it was.
Another stray.
Oh boy, my brain has no context for this. I know we're inside a computer. If it's the first... like the first time you were here.
Are you a prisoner? Yeah, it looks that way. Name's Sam. I'm Riku. Where are we, Sam?
It's like two different games squished together. Riku's never been to the Grid before, has he? Only Sora has. He wasn't in Tron's world before, was he?
You're in luck. Only a precious few are granted light cycle battle privileges.
You gonna explain why it's so lucky?
I'll show you.
How hard can it be?
Baton pass on a motorcycle and homie's attempting to run. Oh, it is the motorcycle. I thought I was gonna have to pass that, like some sort of jogger's baton. You think Donald is who generally would handle it, because now that you think about it, this is one of the rare instances that someone other than Sora has their clothes changed via the world. Yeah, I know Donald handled Atlantica, but it kind of thinks that maybe his magic also handled a few other worlds. Because all the worlds where you transform, I don't think Riku's ever done it before. Aside from, you know, Hollow Bastion, but that was special. Use the light cycles, ribbons, and projectiles to de-res your opponents as you complete the objective. Use X to fire projectiles at enemies in front. The ribbon will de-res opponents to your rear. Okay, one's front, one's back. Press square to switch between your ribbon and projectiles. Okay, I'm guessing one's like the banana in Mario Kart, lays down a mine. That's what it looked like anyway. Oh, I can jump! Didn't realize. How do I change mode? There we go. Jump, assault shot. I don't see how that does anything for me. How do I... Am I just meant to survive, or am I meant to win? 'Cause clearly there's like a difference. Maybe so long as I'm in this mode, nothing can really hurt me as much. So long as they're coming from behind. It seems to be slower, but I can shoot. Yeah, it seems to be just blades on my wheels. Slightly left. Coming up on a left turn, so casually. Yeah, this light cycle doesn't have perfect control. I'm kind of wibbling back and forth here. Despite not much input from myself. That's something you don't actually want to do if it's a race. There's always a very specific path you want to follow in racing arenas. Oh, so I am taking damage. Good to know. I'm not entirely sure what the goal is here. Defeat all opponents? Behind me. Okay, that didn't feel fair. Okay, I'm stuck in a corner. Don't hit me. Okay, start one direction. It does that. Maybe. Oh, wait, what? What was that? Do I have a dodge? What caused me to... Oh, maybe it changed. I see. I see. At first I thought I did a little dodge roll there. Sort of. I wonder if there's an iframe when I change modes. Yeah, de-res your opponents. So it isn't about laps. It's about damage. Good to know. They're behind me. Until they're in front of me. Nope, stop. Stay right for them. Crash them out. I thought it was going to drop more off, seeing as last time it was a prison transport ship. Don't change up what you do on the fly, please. My understanding of you is already very slim. Next wave. Anytime? There. I'm only teetering back and forth this time to avoid potential damage. Which I'm apparently taking anyway, from what? Who knows? Ooh. We want you to crash into the other bikes, except the times when we don't want you crashing into the other bikes. Fun. Ow. Tea's still hot. The orange like a cycle from the trails of the enemy search you. Oh, so it's not just aesthetic. Okay. Didn't know that. Although it's hard to avoid. How do I get close enough to... It's such a long tail, though. Why would it be the tail? You'd think it would just be their side wheels hurting me. Maybe then, when they get close, it wants me to jump. Because in my brain, I'm interpreting those like motorcycle lights. Okay, now it's just being a pain in the butt. Why the hell would the lights be the thing that's hurting you? I'm assuming what was doing the damage was the two little side things that pop on and off my wheels here. Which they seem to be in shooty mode. But that means it's near impossible to get a shot from up in front. Oh yeah, you can shoot at your opponents, but getting in range of doing so is automatically gonna do you damage. The hell? Or do I just have to endure certain periods? Because that one zipped off. Based on the Tron movies, yeah, except I haven't seen Tron. So I have no prior knowledge that that would be a thing. You need almost like a dodge. Sora's had a dodge. In Kingdom Hearts 2, you could put up like a shield. Sora could charge, and he could dodge. Is there even any point to this, then? Other than staying out of, like, their zone? Okay, see, that time I tried to slow down and just let him pass, and it didn't work to my favor. He's trying to match my speed. Seems to go down, back. Well, seems to be my best friend at the moment. Unless that happens. We'll play dirty too. Yeah, he's kind of matching me there. I don't know if it's actually making me accelerate. It feels like it is, but I don't think it actually is. I gotta stay on the side for that. Really? Tail end? No, you behave. Oh, it's so extra wobbly too, in ways you wouldn't expect. So many times I'm trying to stay directly on the center line and I'm doing like constant little backs and forths, which I swear I'm not doing on the actual controller. Yeah, it constantly does this thing where he goes like this, except I'm not actually doing that. Nope, I want to see behind me. Really? I think that would be when you want to dodge, but apparently not. Stay in one corner, then when it attacks, you move. Except maybe not, because it hits wherever the hell it wants. Oop. Nope. You think it's gonna go directly to where you used to be, and then it doesn't. But like that, just take up the whole arena, why don't you? Can I slow down? No, I can't. Whoa! There we go, I smarted you that time. There you go. 1 HP kills count. Max XP increase, which is good, because apparently I need it.
I think I've had enough entertainment for one day.
Gonna jump the barrier? Or, you know, they did give us guns, that too. Oh my gosh, she's not supposed to use it on us. Nice heart shape, by the way.
Riku! You made it. You escaped from the games.
Yeah.
I know a way off the grid. Wanna come with?
They never expected us to actually
No.
try and escape.
You go ahead. Wait, what's the way out?
Through the portal.
Portal?
Yeah. It's like a gate that opened when I came here. Once I'm back in the real world, I can delete Clue. And then my dad will be able to come home.
Your dad?
He vanished 20 years ago when he came here to the grid. But because he needed to protect his disc from Clue, he went into hiding. He's been trapped there ever since. But I'm gonna change that.
I see. Sam, you mind if I go with you after all? To the portal?
Sure. I'll take what help I can get. But first there's somebody I need to meet. He's in the city.
You think his dad is a human or a computer program? Because this kind of feels like Dad got a new computer and he never came back home. Press the buttons next to the codes, to the glowing words to trigger the code. Code break. Manipulate your foes. Each code has a different effect. Either on enemies or environments. Father and son.
I tried to get back, but I couldn't get to the portal. It uses massive power and it can't stay open forever. And like a safe, it can only be opened from the outside. It closed on me, Sam. That's why I never came home.
So the portal, it activated when I came in. So it's open now.
Not for long. Only 1 millicycle. About 8 hours.
So we go now. We go home. We make a run for it. We get you
Sam,
out of here.
Don't rush.
What do you mean, don't rush? The portal's gonna close.
My disc is everything, Sam. It's the master key. The golden ticket. The way out. And not just for me.
What do you mean?
Our worlds are more connected than anyone knows. Clue figures if I can be in,
He can be out?
with my disc, it's possible.
And then what?
Game over. The guy doesn't dig imperfection. What's more imperfect than our world? I can't let that happen. I won't.
So what do we do? Nothing?
It's amazing how productive doing nothing can be. Clue is planning something. We've known that for a while. It's his game now. The only way to win is not to play.
Yeah, well, that's a hell of a way to live.
Worked for Homestuck.
But it is a way. Sometimes life has a way of moving you past things like wants and hopes.
That's great, Dad. Keep telling yourself that.
Good night, Sam.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out if these are people. Or machines. Like AIs. Alright, clue. Tron, so I can give myself an idea. Which stands for Codified Likeness Unity, was a hacker program written by Kevin Flynn and played by Jeff Bridges. Clue looked just like his user Flynn, but talked in a very different voice than his human counterpart. He is one of the few characters in Tron universe to have yellow circuitry. Okay. So, it's a hacking program. For what? I don't entirely know, because I only looked up a quick summary, but I'm just listening to some of this like, I need assistance. Right, bonk. Oh, as usual, I forget it changes my keyblade. They have gone back a little bit throughout some of the worlds and collected a few more treasures, depending on character. So, like, City of Bells is completely done by Riku, for example, since most of the treasure that I get don't seem to be super duper important like it was in other Kingdom Hearts games. It's just like potions and drop-me-nots and confetti. Oh, whoa! I've been thrown on the rails without my permission. Apparently it does that. It's the red line. But I wasn't expecting that. I did not call for this escalator service. And yet I'm trapped on it anyway. Any other treasures? So yeah, since they don't seem as important or hard to find as Kingdom Hearts 2, I might do some of them in my own time. That's a transport. I'll look at that in a second. Ooh, something behind me. Good? What? Why is the beetle so opposed to damage? Come on, knock off Heracross. Really, Riku? Getting good levels though. Relatively quickly. At least compared to what I was up to before.
Yeah.
Oops, damn it. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes accidental potion usage just happens. Okay, more treasure. Doesn't appear so. This is where I came in. I'm not really sure where it wants me to go. Head for the city to meet Sam's contact. I'm on the bridge. But, not entirely sure which way it wants me to go. Luckily, to get the true ending in this game, you don't need to 100% everything in, like, other games. I did look up how to get certain endings, and it appears like you just need to unlock certain trophies, which... It said, like, so many trophies. I'm assuming they mean PlayStation Network trophies? Since I don't see anything else that would fit that description in the game so far. But even in normal mode, wouldn't you get that, like, just playing story mode anyway, unless some worlds are skippable? Wait, is that a snail? Gary! What are you doing here? Okay, one of my buddies has balloon where I've noticed. I'll write these. I forget you can usually sometimes. Whoa! Hey, hey, hey. Laser. Be kind. This must be some sort of security mechanism. Hey there, Nehru. We have just made it to Tron's World in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. It's my first time playing through the game, so I am very easily lost and probably going to be very frustrating to watch. It was a lot of fun on the 3DS. I did have the 3DS version for a while, but I didn't get to play it, and then I ended up giving it to a friend. There we go, that's what I originally intended to do. Anything up here? Oh, can't check it anyway till I clear these out. There's treasure. It kind of blends in. Got a cake. It's insane how big these areas are. Yeah, I'm not used to the game yet, so a lot of mechanics I might be unintentionally avoiding. Anything else? Right, now I can look at the map. I'm up here. I came from there. I gotta go down to the right. I'm assuming there'd be... Whoops. Nope, I already got the treasure here. Okay, avoid the angry laser. Only appears to be the one path. Oops. Any hidden treasure? Nope, just enemies. Yeah, when I had access to the PS4 version, it was like, I'm just gonna give this one to my friend. Because they really wanted to play Dream Drop Distance, but they only had Nintendo consoles. We live kind of far apart too, so it's not like they could easily come over. Okay, quick detour to the left. See how... maybe? I kind of forget. I kind of forget I can parkour. Guess who learned how to wall jump in their own time? I did it. I learned how to video game. He'll admit the 3D version has its advantages, especially getting the Dream Eaters via scans of AR codes. I did see someone mention that. I noticed too in the HD version, a few things have a bit of trouble existing, and I know for a fact it's because it was built off of the original architecture. Occasionally when stuff loads, you can see a little bit of the remnants of what it was built on. It's like, oops, didn't fully patch that one. You're happy Square-Enix love with the Nintendo ended and they finally started releasing all these games on all platforms. I think you mean PlayStation. Some of these were on Nintendo. Kingdom Hearts is so hard as a franchise because their games were on so many different things. One is on PS2. Chain of Memories is on Game Boy Advance. Then 2 is on PS2. Dream Drop Distance is 3DS. Birth by Sleep. PSP. Like, they're just all over the place. Oh, 358 over 2 days. Nintendo DS. Regular Nintendo DS. Coded. I forget that exists. DS. Union Cross. Mobile phone. And now it's dead. That's gonna make lore hard to obtain, even though I did play Union Cross back when it came out. Dark Masters or something? I forget what it's called. There's another one. There's one in the works for mobile. We have no idea when the heck it's gonna come out, but it's eventually, question mark? And they do all reference each other. They're all connected as canon, yeah. Because I was one of those people who originally started with Kingdom Hearts 1, and then I jumped directly into Kingdom Hearts 2, and I'm like, I feel like I'm missing something. And eventually I got a Nintendo DS, and mine was the kind that had the Game Boy Advance slot on the bottom, so I could play Chain of Memories, but still. You wanna come down to Earth, buddy? And then I was a dumb kid who could never figure out Chain of Memories. I didn't actually beat it until I was an adult, and then it's like, oh, adult brain finds this easy. Child brain was very upset and frustrated. How things change. I see treasure. Oh, he's sliding. There you go. Yeah, you were so confused when Kingdom Hearts 2 first came out. You had no idea Chain of Memories existed. I think I knew that it existed, but because I was a child, gaining access to video games was a bit harder. Seeing as I want to say I was 14 when I first picked up Kingdom Hearts 1. And yes, picked up. My state allows you to work at that age, so I was buying my own video games even back then.
Kill some time till I get back.
Doing what? We're in a blank cell.
Glad I get to fight more than boredom.
I guess that. Yeah, it's kind of weird starting the games at the same age as the characters. That's how I remember it so prominently. And now it's been like over 20 years, I think. I think Kingdom Hearts 3 maybe finally concluded a saga. Stop. Why am I not responding? because for a while when they were coming out regularly, it kind of felt like the characters were growing up with you, very similar to other media that is from the same era. But then there was just this huge gap, and now it's slightly awkward. I went from being the same age as the characters to feeling like I'm a parent of the characters. Oh my gosh, owls! Owls are testing my patience. Woo. They can dodge me. Keeps me in some sort of sight. For what? I don't know. I wonder if One Piece fans feel the same way. That series has been going on so long. Does Luffy ever age, or does he do an Ash Ketchum?
What? Sam!
Who's this?
I'm Riku. Sam and I were on our way to the portal.
She just has her eyes open. Is she okay? Is she
Come with
alive?
us.
Where are we headed?
The portal. But we need a solar sailor. There's one in the underground docks.
Stolen disc. I'm assuming you need those things on your back to log in or out.
Your disc. Dad. It's gone.
Are we just
It
not going to
is.
talk about the corpse woman?
She's stable.
She don't look stable.
We have to go back. Clue will use it to reach the outside world. I can stop him from destroying it if you just let me do this.
You've done enough already.
Kind of stable. Rigor mortis stable?
So what do we do now?
I don't know. Nothing. We do nothing. Be still. Wait. We can hop a solar sailor. A full-on sprint to the portal. We can beat Clue there.
Okay, I know that's a boat.
Let's get her out.
That one I recognize. Time progresses in One Piece, but the time frames get weird sometimes. I'm just used to so many book series or shonens from the early 2000s. Everyone ages up eventually with you. Like Naruto, for example. He's an adult now. He has his own children. Shaman King, same thing. Various other franchises, some of which do not deserve to be mentioned. But then this one, I feel like Kingdom Hearts 3 was supposed to come out so much sooner than it actually did. And as a result of the huge delay, especially with the Fabula Novalis Crystallis series that eventually became 15 and such, everything got so pushed back. And as a result, time feels a bit funky, like this game should have came out, you know, a few years before it did. Okay, bye. Let's see what we got. Strike Raid. Throw the Keyblade. I do like the prospect of that. I do like throwing my Keyblades. Fire, Blizzard, Poison, Slow, don't really use those. There's probably a thing for collecting them all. I can always just come back and buy them as is. I didn't realize you could buy, like, fragments or recipes? I didn't know you could buy Dream Eaters. List of materials needed to create a pickle main. So it's just the recipe. It's not the actual thing itself. You have to still get the stuff to make the Dream Eater. It's only awkward when you're a kid and you have a crush on someone, then you get older and that character stays the same age 20 years later when the story continues. I mean that too. Like I said, I started out as the same age as these characters and now I'm literally old enough to be their parent, so. A Tumpkin Ace? I wish I knew what any of these were. And if they're worth buying. I'll get at least one straight grade. Because, like I said, it's good to throw things. Especially since some things like to be out of Riku's range, but he's kind of not that great with magic. Although I do have the bell on just because it says it focuses on magic, but it still has the same strength as the previous Keyblade, so... Save. Okay, where to? Where am I? That area is closed off, which means it's probably Sora's route. One Piece had the longest 2-year time skip. Kingdom Hearts is kind of in a weird situation too. I remember correctly, Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora is like 13, and I think by 3 he's 16? I'd have to look. Because I know Chain of Memories had a bit of a time skip just because, you know, the whole sleep in a pod. But even that kind of felt like it matched up with the rate of the games coming out. I'm just saying, it feels kind of weird when it's been such a long time and characters don't age at all despite going through a ton. It's one thing if a franchise, like, I don't know, how do I want to phrase this? It has a small gap, and it leaves off at the same place, or it's a direct sequel, but it's a sequel that's long past, but you weren't expecting it to, like, age up with you. This kind of was. It followed that trend and then it stopped. And I'm not saying it makes it a bad thing, I'm just saying that there's a personal degree of weirdness to me there. As a result. To somebody else who is coming into these games like all at once via the HD collection, they won't notice it at all. But as someone who started at the beginning at a very particular point in their life, there's a weird kind of vibe to it. You expect something to be a certain way, and when it's not, you're just like, huh. Am I going the right way? Do I have to take one of these? That's where I was before. I came down the entirely wrong way. I also see a big treasure chest, so maybe it was worth it. Can I get around the lip of that, though? Oh, damn it. Come on. There we go.
Yeah.
Kept wanting to ricochet me back out. Thundara. Is any better than Thunder? Because Thunder didn't do anything. When something is so consistent for so long and it follows a pattern and then that pattern just breaks. Okay, it was here. So it either wants me directly up, which I can't do because it doesn't say there is a path there, then it probably wants me up here. Just checking, that one's open. Again, it's the Ash Ketchum scenario to me. It's like, why is he still 10? It's been like 30 years, man. Ash Ketchum is even weirder, because it feels like everybody else ages around him. Like, they get jobs, and they change as people. And then Ash is still Ash, to the point that I question, like, is this kid accidentally immortal from Mewtwo? Is that canon? Because you look at people like Misty and Brock, and they're older, and they have actual, like, career jobs. And then there's Ash, who's 10, still. I think he's 11 now, technically, but you get my point. Okay, how does thou? Oh, this is the hacking thing. What did I get? Is that the right? I probably gotta aim it at the door.
Okay, yeah.
Can I aim it? No?
Yeah.
Let's actually see if I can read them. Switch target, auto-destruct. Okay. Oh, maybe switch target lets you attack enemies. I'm about to drop. Destruct. Auto. Oh my gosh. So, about dyslexia. Being expected to do that kind of fast when it's a font that's hard to read. Oh, it takes out the wall. Now we know where to go. Have I ever played Final Fantasy X? Yes, I have. I've beaten 10 multiple times. I used to have some videos of it on my channel, but they're very old and therefore very bad and therefore very private. Okay. Oops. Unlock. Did not come in order. This is the first person a job wants. 10 years old with 25 years experience. So he does exist after all. Ash, you're setting a bad example for the rest of us. I know, but like, Misty grew up. Brock grew up. Tracy grew up. Ash didn't grow up. And drop. Let's get attack gain and drop decelerator. I could do affinity gain. Is it that expensive? I only have the 50 though. I'm probably not gonna make it to the boss. I should probably do affinity gain. Claim bonus? Do I have some left that I can spend? Oh, I do. I still had 50, never mind. They already have aerial recovery, I do believe. It's time for Sora, who's still in the zone. Oh gosh, where am I? I'm still in the leveling area. How far away was I? Sometimes I do level up and then I forget exactly where I left off. So we'll just sit there. Not fighting anything, just break through. Catch me in. Your worst moment in a game series about time passing was when you realized that you're only 2 years younger than Orin. You're like, bruh, Orin could still be my dad, but nope. How old is he? Because that's unlocked a potential new fear right there. Because in my brain, I'm thinking he's like 40? How old is he really? Came out to the wrong end, didn't I? Yep. I need to be able to see my map. Straight ahead from where I'm facing. Straight up. Hang a left. Hang a north. Past the square. Might have to kill these ones. Or I could leave the area and pop back in. He's 36. Okay, so he's 3 years older than me still. But yeah, he's old enough to be a sibling now. Well, when you hit 20 in Japanese culture, you're basically a full adult and a 30-year wise old man. Well, I know about the old part, not so sure about the wise. Whoop. So once I noticed when the boulders broke apart, there was a potential for flinging them back. Oop. Right here. Come on, hit it! Hit it, Sora, please! Oh, why does there have to be delay? Oh. What exactly am I hitting? Okay, they're on my head. Thank goodness. Okay, in the center. What am I supposed to do with that? Okay, attempted to dodge. Dodging didn't work. Your wise old man apparently just about to be 31 next month. Well, congrats on the soon-to-be wise old man phase. Brawlamari. I just realized the name. That's funny. Okay, that one's not fair. That one hit me dead center despite that's where it wants me to be. There's gotta be a safe zone for that, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe where the rocks break apart is semi-random. Am I supposed to stay in the corner? Reduce your speed as the laser closes in to dodge it. Oh. That one threw it on the total opposite of me. Alright, reducing speed. Attempting to reduce speed. expect you to do these ones so perfect in crowd mode. One jewel down. It's probably gonna start doing new stuff though. Yeah, whoop. Litter sneeze. Oh no! Oh, he always used to lock it onto where I was. Okay. That one felt like the game more than me. The original dodge was, oh, it's always gonna be exactly where you were. Now he's spread them out. Now I don't know where they're gonna be. Great, fantastic, awesome, super, thanks. Right now. That's where I was, so I can dodge it. This one's semi-random, so just good luck. Try not to die. This one, you slow down. Now you slap him in. Technically the brain, but we're not gonna talk about octopus anatomy because it'll get weird fast. Oh, that laser didn't follow convention. Still got extra wiggle room though, because I didn't take any previous damage.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
No! Your lasers are a bit disconjointed. Oh, come on. Are they supposed to home onto me? Here comes random pattern sneeze. Oh, that's extra cheap. Nope. By the way, if I don't care about the drop mechanic, the shops in the HD versions have an item that replenishes drop gauge. I did see the drop me nuts, and I do have some equipped, just in case, but for the regular story, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm going to save them for bosses.
Oh.
Welcome back to the Matrix.
Huh? What? This outfit? Hey, I know where I am. Huh?
Isn't the outfit different, though?
Whoa! What is that?
Don't just chase it. Isn't this kind of the equivalent of chasing a cop car? He's gone such puppy dog mode that he's actually doing dog things. Ooh, you sound a little different and dejected there, Kupo. Okay, same as before for the most part. Asides from poison and slow, but if there's no fusion in this, then should I even really worry? Let me get some of these just in case. My potions. Apparently you can only have 6 at a time, but yeah, I have some drop me nuts. I have 16 just in case drop me nuts. The sad Kupo. Yeah, didn't he sound sad? Normally they're woo woo woo, and this one is different. Yeah, normally they sound like that. Whoop whoop whoop. And he was... They have different sounds. Oh. They added more sounds. I didn't realize. First I thought I had encountered a Moogle with depression. Alright. Where am I? This one wants me off to the right, it seems. Should I explore a little bit? Not like it can take me anywhere. Whoa, wait, what does it say? I should go after that flying machine. Oh, poor Sora. He has a one-track mind.
Hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, ha. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sora's a little bit higher level than Riku at the start for this one. Just based off of dropping. Each one's not gonna be totally perfect. If I get really close to dropping, though, remind me to raise my affinity with my Dream Eaters. Just want to gain at least some levels, otherwise I'll get to a boss and be very frustrated. Oh, am I attempting to go? No. Up the down escalator, but no, it let me on. It was just finicky about it. And yes, I realize the treasure chests are probably in the same place with each character, but Bryn has memory of goldfish. I did remember that one, though. Sora sees something possibly dangerous or unknown, and his first instinct is to follow it like a puppy. Chasing it like it's gonna have ice cream. Oh, come on, land on the thing. I know you want to. Land on the thank you. If you don't mind me asking, why do I have channel raids off? I have channel raids off? If it was something I did manually, I don't remember why. It might be an accidental stream setting, though. If it's off, it's something I turned off years ago, and I don't remember why I did it. Or it was a default setting of some other program. Whee! When you finished your stream, you saw I was online and you were gonna raid, but it said you had them disabled. Oh, they're not supposed to be disabled. I used to have them on before. I don't know why they would be disabled. Oops. Is it a setting I turned off? Or was it an accidental Streamlabs oopsie doodle? Since even though I use OBS now, my stuff is still technically routed through Streamlabs. Just because my whole stream setup is basically held together with duct tape. Is there something I can change here? I can raid channels.
Whoa! Oh, man!
Identify. State your handle, program.
I, don't have any handles, but the name's Sora.
Sora's like, what's an email?
Verifying handle, Sora.
What's a username?
Handle not found. 'Stray program recognized.
Hey! What? Oh, what? 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 What?
Isolating for quarantine.
Whoa there! That is so unfriendly.
Yeah, subscriber only. Let viewers upload clips, featured permissions, raids. Allow raids from channels. It's on. That's weird. Huh. Is there any way channels with the above thresholds must also meet one of the following criteria? Any affiliate. I think it's because some of the other things got turned on, like affiliate and partner. I don't remember ever messing with this page though. So let me doot. There we go. Right, they should be re-enabled. Sorry about that. I didn't know Twitch ever changed them. It was on Twitch's end. They must have updated with some new requirements that I didn't know was there, which ironically has happened before in other Kingdom Hearts streams. Like, they changed how bitrate works on OBS once, and it completely fried my quality. It was, like, laughably horrible for bitrate to the point it looked like watercolors. You couldn't tell anything that was going on from one setting that got updated and changed without me clicking anything. And Stream and I got to figure out together what the heck it was. So, ironically, always in a Kingdom Hearts stream. Sorry about that, though. I didn't know they changed that. Should be fixed now. Didn't mean to be antisocial. Oh, no. No, oh, no, no, no. I've only seen you in the light cycles. Why do they hurt so bad? Ah. No, no. Let me. Iframes. Oof. Oh, no, there's another one. I thought they were dead. They're not dead.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Here.
Whew. Why did these ones hit so much harder? All Riku got was Dream Eaters. Why am I getting the entire Matrix chasing me? Oh gosh, there's another one. Maybe just run.
Tron. He's alive.
That's Tron?
Look at that boy's weapon. It's different.
But it's something you programmed, right, Dad?
Huh? No, Sam. No, I've never seen it.
It's supposed to have been one of those late night programming sessions.
What was that about?
Hey,
Huh?
that weapon. Can I see it?
You're awake this time. You're not completely catatonic.
This is just incredible. What a program. The weapon and the wielder.
Program? Not me. This is called a Keyblade, and I'm Sora.
I'm Sam.
So this is like Tron's world, right?
You know Tron.
Yeah, I've met him and stuff.
Listen, that program you just fought was Tron.
What?
You get
That
corrupted?
was Tron?
Tron used to be a good friend. Together, we created this place, the Grid. It was something, man. But then Clue staged a coup. I was exiled, and Tron wound up getting de-rezzed. Or so I thought. Clue made him into a new program called Rinsler.
In 2025, all I hear
That's
is
the thing
Rizzler.
about programs. Mess with the code just a little, and their whole nature and memory can change.
But that's horrible. Most of this is over my head. But both Tron and this world do seem pretty different. Still, if that's really the Tron I know, we should change him back.
Bingo. And now you're up to speed.
I just realized he has glowy sleeves. He's wearing an old-fashioned kind of
lucky,
robe, and yet he still has the
Clue
electric
kept
stuff
a
up in his
backup of
arms.
Tron's source code. He's a program, after all. He'd be methodical like that.
So, if we get Tron's source code back from Clue, we can put him back to normal.
I like my
right?
loungewear, but I still need
That's
that
the
gamer
idea.
glow.
Great! Thanks, mister.
Where are you going?
I'm going after Clue.
Do you even know where he is?
Nope, no idea.
What a strange user. You're nothing like Flynn or Sam. Come on, Sora. I'll show you the way.
Huh?
Cora, we have to keep moving.
Yeah. What are you gonna do if Rinsler attacks again?
If we're in a hurry, we have to take care of Rinsler first.
The two of us can handle him.
Oh good, it's not just me with the brain rot then. That's what I get for spending so much time on the internet.
Do what you can. Maybe you and Sora can help Tron.
Dad, no.
Relax, Sam. I have a feeling Sora is someone we can trust.
Is it because he's a
You and
literal
me need to
child?
Press on.
Okay. Cora, be careful.
You too.
I'm so tiny.
It's you and me. You ready, Sora?
Yeah, let's do this, Cora.
Clue should be at the helm of his battleship, the Rectifier. We can get there with a solar sailor from the underground docks.
What's this? A keyblade.
Agent Smiths are all ruthless. I'm assuming they're sort of like in the Matrix, how they all have like one individual consciousness that's attacking through multiple agents, since it's technically a computer AI, maybe? Just assumed it was for your YouTube videos, not having interruptions. Oh, no, nothing like that. I have other alerts and stuff enabled. And I don't mind them going off at all. I've got that since adjusted, but I didn't know that Twitch accidentally disabled raids for me. There's a GitHub distro when you need one. And it's amazing that every single Keyblade has a Tron version in this. It is. The fact that they took the time to actually change them. Sora cannot be rizzed. I think he's oblivious to it. Counter Rush and Counter Aura are counterattacks used after blocking an enemy attack. Yeah, I think it just automatically gets translated into friendship. Anything that's not outright hostility to Sora is just instant friendship. Press X right after a successful block to strike back. Oh. Counter Rush and Counter Aura must be installed underneath a block command. Okay, one's probably magic and one's probably physical. They might be dependent on character. Okay, where is... Do I even have block? Is it further down? Yes! Okay. Counter Rush. I kind of forget how big this is. Sonic Impact, Sonic Slides. Yeah, I already have aerial recovery, so we'll just put that in there. Add one more to this. Let's change Thunder for Thundara. Seeing as Thundara might actually hit things. Just a thought. Make this... Oh, I don't have any Drop-Me-Nots on Sora. I'll make that the Drop-Me-Not slot. Alright, we are back in the room I was initially in with Riku. Save here. Kind of just spawned in a particular location. I don't know which way it technically wants me to go. Board the recognizer. That's what these are called. And head straight for the docks. Oh yeah, for anybody new coming in. I've never seen Tron, so a lot of this is going over my head. I'm having to build the context from scratch. And making do with my knowledge, both from Kingdom Hearts 2 as well as other similarly premised movies like The Matrix. Get down here! Oh, they had a bar that was building up. And they were searching for me. Gosh, I feel like there's so many more in here than there was before. Ooh. Nope, nope. No! There's so many more projectiles. It probably gave me that for a reason. Oh, come on, that one. That one was cheap. That one was also cheap. But my buddy has suspended them with Gravira. Good job, Dream Eater. Where am I going? Treasure here. Boot. Never saw the new Tron movie, but this world is based off of yourself. I've never seen any Tron movie. They're probably on Disney Plus. Which kind of makes me wonder, now that Square-Enix owns a whole bunch of Marvel stuff for video games, and Disney owns like actual Marvel, I'm kind of curious if we're gonna get Marvel stuff in Kingdom Hearts, whether you're happy about that or angry about that. I know we're probably gonna get Star Wars, just from one of the trailers. The balloon spells are get out of jail free cards, yeah. I tend to go balloon or crazy as soon as I get access to it. Because I have been told it is very good. Seriously, what is that? Okay, good! This one actually does do something. Unlike Thunder, which I'm not entirely convinced actually works as programmed. Like Final Fantasy I on the regular Nintendo. They had all these special status effect spells, but if you're playing the actual NES version, guess what? None of them actually work. It was one of those, we'll get around to programming it later, and then later didn't come until console ports. So if you're playing like the GBA version and stuff, they probably work, but the original Nintendo ones, not so much. So if you're casting things like blind or paralyze in Final Fantasy 1 and you're playing the NES version, it doesn't do anything. They have the animations and stuff done for it, but the spells themselves don't have any sort of programming whatsoever behind them. They were supposed to encode those in right before it launched, and they ran out of time, so it just shipped without it. Okay, came in that door, we need to go in through this door. Your favorite is Final Fantasy II, where beating yourself up makes you stronger because of how the leveling system was implemented. To a degree, it has secret leveling requirements in the background based off of story progression, so you don't have to. It's a faster in theory method if you don't want to tangle too hard with later enemies, but you can still snap the game in half without resorting to that. Final Fantasy II is one of those kind of weird games where it's like, it's really hard until you know exactly how the system works. But once you realize it's basically like an invisible sphere grid or, what's the one in 12? License system? It's just that, but automatic and invisible. Suddenly everything clicks and it becomes really, really easy. Board the Solar Sailor. Yes! Also for Overworld 2. Technically it was supposed to be... It's a design we use now in games a lot because we can actually see in an open world enemies roaming around. So take Xenoblade for example. If you see like the big ape in Xenoblade and you see that it's like level 90, you know better than to go poke it. And it helps keep you on track in an open world game of like, hey, maybe go to this zone and not this zone because everything over here kicks my butt. Final Fantasy II was one of the first games to actually start doing that. But because you couldn't see the enemies, and because the game is so brutal with a save system that might accidentally set you, you know, 2, 3, 10 hours back, it was heavily disliked. But tweak it a little bit for modern sensibilities and modern consoles, and it's actually a good idea with bad implementation based off of the tech. It was meant to serve the same purpose, like, oh, let's guide them in this direction because attempting to go this way gets us killed in one shot. But obviously it didn't quite get received as intended. Because losing progress in an RPG where you actually have, you know, a save system can be very unfun and brutal. Because there goes all my grinding. As opposed to something like Xenoblade, which has at least a little bit of an autosave. So if you're set too far back, you know, well, technically you'll never be set too far back. You just set back like a room or two. Final Fantasy II was one of those weird games that's full of fantastic designed ideas that just don't work well for the time period the game was made in. But it's a fascinating case study in terms of overall design and how it could be implemented later. Probably up that way. Oop. Oop. Not how I meant to climb these stairs, but I guess if you fall up the stairs and you make it to the top uninjured, it technically still counts, don't it? I need to block for this one. You in Final Fantasy XII purposely getting the T-Rex in the Ester Sand to eat wolves to get it to level 9 when you are level 1. Yeah, it's that same kind of idea. There's so many fun things you can do once you figure it out, but figuring it out is the problem. It might have been explained better in instruction manuals and stuff too, just like a lot of older games were, but that's like a big disconnect with retro gaming right now, is that so often if you get something, whether it be a old copy physically from like a retro game store, or if you get something digitally, whether it's from like GOG or Nintendo Online, it often doesn't come with the instruction manual. I know the PlayStation, oops, Dream Eater went invisible again. Is it supposed to do that, or is that a glitch? Oh, maybe it's not a glitch. Oh, you're supposed to do that? Alright. I thought it glitched. I've seen that glitch in other games. Where was I going with this? I was saying something. Reignite the brain cell. Retro games. On PlayStation, it used to be, I haven't ordered anything retro on PlayStation for a long time, it would come with a digital instruction manual for like their PS1 games or PS2 games for their classic section. Don't know if they still do that, but they used to. And it was just a scanned version of the booklet. But nowadays, so much lore and gameplay information is lost because you don't have access to those booklets. Little things that to everyone else was second nature. Prize shot. Oh, it's shooting health. Cute. As an example, when I first tried out Super Metroid, I got really stuck because I didn't know how to open a certain door. It had given you a new type of ammunition at that point, but you only had so many slots of it, and so naturally I'm thinking, I'm going to conserve this ammunition for something strong or armored that might actually need it. And then I get stuck behind this door because for the life of me I can't figure out how to get around it. How was I supposed to figure that you're supposed to unload your good payload, oh come on, onto this door in order to get it to open? It seems antithetical to the design of giving you special ammo that you're supposed to conserve for enemies. And it takes more than one shot too, so I did try like one shot of it against the door and it didn't do anything. It's like, no, you're supposed to use consecutive shots of the stuff to get through the door. It's like, that's something I never would have tried because it goes against every modern gaming philosophy that you have installed in your head. But it's probably in an instruction manual to say, hey, if you encounter these types of doors, unleash hell on it and it'll blow it wide open. Or other video games, especially platformers like Croc, Spyro, some of the lore is confined entirely to the instruction booklets. Some of it's just itty-bitty little things, little fun facts, but nonetheless, it's kind of becoming lost media in its own right if people don't have access to scans. Especially to stuff that never actually officially got ported. Spyro did, so Spyro's booklet got preserved, but like Croc's? Croc is only just now getting an official HD remaster. Even then, I don't know if they're bringing that part of it back. Oh, I'm gonna drop soon. I totally forgot to do Dream Eater stuff. You need to die so I can raise my affinity. No! No! Get off the field! No! There! Yes! Spirits! Woo! You think they do PS1 games on PS5, but I need to check. Turn on your PS5 to check. I only have PS4, so I would not know. Most of my retro stuff is over on my PS3 and PSP still. On an account I no longer have access to because the email got destroyed courtesy of one of my parents. I'm not bitter. R.I.P. AOL. Well, my reason I like physical stuff. Yeah, let's get this all raised up. Classic Sonic 3 and Knuckles 3 and Knuckles Chaotix. Did those also have lost lore? Due to instruction manuals. But yeah, someone who has to play a lot of games, either through secondhand access or digital access. A lot of stuff that was originally on the paper is long gone. Knuckles Chaotix's entire story is relegated to the manual. Oh no! Hopefully it got preserved in other ways, I would hope. I know at some Steam games they occasionally come with like a little readme file. Or art books. If they ever redistributed it, they could try and re-release it that way. Okay, I don't know what's the difference between the hearts and some of the other things. I'm assuming experience is just like general experience, but what are the hearts? I know LP is link points for getting like new skills and stuff. Boop the horn. Sonic fans have the main synopsis recorded, but I don't know about actual scans of the manuals. Ooh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's like with Croc HD. I think it's out. It's either already out or going to be coming out soon. And it's being put out by Argonauts, which originally created it in the first place, so it should be relatively true to form, but I don't know if they're going to recreate the manuals or not. A lot of the versions are going to be digital, so I wouldn't think they would. But almost all of Croc's lore, just like with Knuckles Chaotix, like you mentioned, is in the manual. So playing through Croc, it's kind of one of those experiences of assuming it's just generic platformer because all the lore is in the booklet. And that's not really something that's as easy to preserve. Always. Light screen, defense boost. I might save it for Karaga just because this one doesn't like to level up as easily. But I do need this life bracer. Alright, you're next. Let's do the pat. Oh, no? Maybe I can't pat him in certain places. I thought it was some only like rubs and some only like pats. But maybe I'm wrong? Turn on the PS5. No manuals on either PS2 or PS1 games, sadly. Ah, yeah, they used to have them in a menu. A menu that was conjoined with the games themselves, but on the PS3 and PSP. Oh no, I wonder if did they not have a way to get the files to open on PS5? I mean, it's just a text document, but still. Or a PDF. I distinctly remember them on PSP, though. No, I'd probably have to... What am I doing wrong? What do you dislike? Okay, maybe it is part of their body. Maybe they don't like their wings or ears touched. But you're so slippery. Has changed to aggro. Oh, did I piss it off? Maybe there are new ones. that have PS4 and PS5 versions, but I don't have a PS4 anymore. Yeah, because PS5 does everything that a PS4 does, but better, pretty much. 1 or 2 games. Might still have a few glitches, but... Okay, now you're just a little too blissed out there, buddy. Do you not? Okay, I'm not getting any more. Let's go to Ability Link. Spirit Sisters has now changed to aggro. New route open. Oh, it's a good thing. Okay. Can we get... Oh, we haven't gotten this one yet. Waking Dream. Don't know what that is. Confused. Gotta grab it anyway. Drain. Dive. Zero gravity. Confusing Strike. You know? I'm conflicted. I have so many of these already due to Riku. I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should just make a new spirit. Do I have a recipe to create something else? I do. Chance to increase magic. What do you guys have? Stick by their friends. Dishing out flower power to keep their HP in the green. I like that. Who enraged this epic elephant had better take cover, but once the tantrum tapers off, it's wide open, so it's potentially a glass cannon. The mischievous Meow Wow look-alike. A cat tanuki. I get it, it's a tanuki. Wears his leaf proudly. A natural-born trickster, he surprises everyone with his crazy antics. That tells me nothing. Easygoing dream eaters that know how to play hardball. While you're snoozing, it's poison and confusion they're oozing. I like the idea of potentially poison. That means even when it's not attacking directly, it's still doing some degree of damage, maybe. Let's get at least D rank. Potentially with these, though. Does that not work this way? Does it have to be these? It does. Level am I? Sora, what level are you? We are 17, and the other ones are 18. Okay, so if I make it 18, it'll even out. Let me... Here we go. Or could do 19. Let's do a command. Okay, we have all kinds of fun stuff. Light resistance. Magic. HP. HP plus 20 and magic 2, but I don't have that many curas. Affinity level 1. HP 10 versus HP 5. I'll just still do a potion. New boy! A Taxamander. Disposition Basilisk. Link points. Poison Dash. Okay, he's really weak to light. Let's try... Change party. Oh wait, can I have room for 3? I have room for 3. You get to stay on field for now. Alright, can I... Oh, easy as 1, 2, 3. New trophy. Can I select you? Get the belly? Then we'll see what your abilities are. Yeah, I don't know if it's the same with certain, like, HD remastered versions of games, so, like, Jack X Combat Racing wouldn't have the manual with it. It was for the actual classic selection. So, like, Spyro, for example, would have it. Crash Bandicoot would have it. The Persona series, like 3 and 4, those would have them. But I don't know if ones that have been HD remastered, like Ratchet and Clank or Jak and Daxter, those probably wouldn't, because they're technically the HD versions of the games, like the PS3, PS4 versions. And a lot of games just straight up don't have manuals anymore. Though you think if they did, wouldn't it still be included in the digital version? Like, shouldn't it, in theory? It's the same price either way. It's hard to say. You miss the manual era. I do. I miss a lot of the physical era in general. So I'm kind of trying to bring it back in my own life. I've been getting a lot of physical books and, like, DVDs and stuff. Just in case it all goes sideways. Especially since I'm helping one of my friends raise their kids a lot, so I have to babysit a lot. And, you know, sometimes having a DVD that you can pop in, especially when you live in an area where internet is so unstable to begin with, we get a lot of storms. You know, sometimes it's just easier to do it the old-fashioned way, because small children don't care if it's 4K or 480p. Honestly, I don't think they notice. Graduate the combat shown. Poison. Well, we'll start here. Confusion block. Bind block. Blindness block. Okay, I'm guessing that's from preventing certain things to happen to me. Treasure magnet. I mean, I guess it would help me. HP boost. That's potentially good. Gravity strike. Poison dive. I'm kind of wondering, since I have so many extra points on some of these. I feel like I have extra points, and then it's like, no you don't. Zero Gravira. Confusion strike. Part of me is kind of contemplating just going for these. Magic Haste could really help with healing. Magic boost. Oh, this has a magic haste. Yes! And then an attack boost. Since I already have some of these skills, it might be a good time to get the Dream Eater ones. What are you? Dark screen. You love the ODEs that have come out, honestly, because you used to have a huge game collection, but over time, you've had to get rid of them, especially during the pandemic. Yeah, I get that. There's some stuff we got rid of, but for me, I kind of have a bit of a thing against getting rid of, like, books and games before I'm super duper ready, to the point that I'll unfortunately overwork myself to the point of exhaustion before I get rid of it. That's just me, but that's also because I have a history of people getting rid of things that are mine without my permission. As a result, there's a bit of a trauma there. So I kind of cling to things obsessively until I'm ready to get rid of them. Thankfully, it's not too cluttered in here, but I totally understand the dynamic of having to do that. There's certain things I hang on to entirely because I know that they'll be worth more in the future. Like, I have some omnibuses in here that are like, I don't intend to read these again, but I also know that if I hang on to them, they're going to be worth a lot. Xenoblade on the Wii is like that. I have the original Xenoblade on the Wii first edition. That came out prior to the reprints when they said, like, oh, we're only going to give pre-order copies. I have that. I have the art book, and I refuse to open that game because I know just how much it is worth. But as a result, that means I had to find other ways to get Xenoblade to play on the Wii, so I ended up getting like the digital version on the Wii U, and then I never got around to playing it on the Wii U, and then the HD version came out, I had to buy it again. That's like Final Fantasy IX. People want me to play the Moguri mod version. Problem with that, I'll probably will just because of ease of access, we'll see. But I have it on the disc for PS1. I have it on the PSP for portability. I've played it numerous times, but I have yet to fully beat it. I get about to disc 2 or 3, and then I have to have life happen. But I never get to actually finish that darn game. And then it's a matter of, oh, will my hardware even play it anymore? Okay, it's totally gonna drop me soon. Does drop progress when you're not in a battle? Anyway, we're leveled up. We're ready for what comes. Except what comes is going to be Riku's story. Because Sora's looks like it's maybe on hold. Bonus time. Find things to smack around.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, ha. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it too is like, will the physical hardware last for my ability to actually play the thing? Like, I haven't booted up my PS3 in a long time, and there's a part of me that's afraid to, because I'm like, oh, is the hard drive even gonna still work? Attack gain. We could do affinity gain. Oh, that's right, I was in a fight. I have it in sealed tote storage, so that prevents it from getting like dusty or anything. Especially since I've had to move so many times. But I haven't played my PS3 since I recorded the Final Fantasy 13 playthrough, and it's been a few years. Or it's even like the Wii. I boot it up in order to download the patches for Xenoblade Chronicles X, because there was no sign of it ever, like, coming out again in the future. Of course, now there is. Came out, was it, not yesterday, but a few days ago. Definitive Edition came out. But that was a game that was stuck for the longest time, and I'm like, I'm gonna get these patches before the shop closes. And I did, but now I'm kind of afraid to boot my Wii U. Because it's like, if I attempt to boot it, will I have to fix the whole C-bomb issue? It didn't show signs of it yet, but I know because it's an older Wii U, it always could. It's the only game I have left for it that's not ported, aside from Virtual Console stuff, is Star Fox. Yeah, those magnets in the hard drives, just, they do not last. Which I know that's true of a lot of other media, even VHS is technically magnets. But even then, those tend to go grainy before they just outright stop. Whereas a hard drive is like, one day I work, and the next day I'm dead. Even with my last PC, that was starting to become an issue. I knew my hard drive and other stuff was starting to go. Since it was multiple systems simultaneously. Simultaneously, it's like, I'm just gonna replace the whole system. And I'm back down here again. Haven't I been in this room? Or was I only in this room as Sora? I came in this way, because I came in through the window. Yeah, physical hardware aging, and there's not a whole lot we can do to replace it, either. That's why I learned to repair stuff when you can. Yeah, I don't really have the tools for it. I think I technically have some soldering tools on me, but they're in a locked chest that I don't have the key for. Because it's my parents' old stuff. Can I go this way? Or the Solar Sailor? Oh, that's why. Luckily the Wii U issues are generally one that have a Hynix chip for the eMMC flash memory. If you soften the Wii U and install the Wii U indent, you can check if you have that chip. Luckily you don't. I'd have to really check.
I don't know.
I've yet to really do much with it at all.
Code?
Some of it. But the rest is just beyond me.
She's an ISO.
ISO?
Disk image
A
file?
whole new life form. Korra is the last ISO.
And you created them?
They manifested like a flame. They weren't really from anywhere. The conditions were right, and they came into being. For centuries, we've dreamed of a pure existence beyond our own. I found them in here, like flowers in a wasteland. They were spectacular. Everything I'd hoped to find in the system. Control, order, perfection. None of it meant a thing. The ISOs, they were gonna be my gift to the world. There, good as new. It's gonna take a while for our system to reboot.
So what happened to your gift?
Clue happened.
Judge the
He
rest
was
of the
built
stream.
to
You have to
create
see
the
the new Looney
perfect
Tunes
system,
movie. Alright, have fun,
but endless
Neuronium.
potential can never, ever be fully realized.
Thanks for stopping by.
Clue saw the ISOs as an imperfection, so he destroyed them.
He screwed up.
No, he's me. I screwed it up. Chasing after perfection, chasing after what was right in front of me. Right in front of me.
Look too hard for one thing, and you miss everything else. And then, the people around you get hurt in the process. Like Xehanort. His single-minded thirst for answers created Ansem. We all have a little of that curiosity in us. So if we're not careful, any one of us could create an Ansem. Great! They found us!
We've been put on a new course.
Well, to be fair, a big ship isn't exactly subtle. So I guess she's an artificial life form. It's kind of weird that they chose to name them ISOs, though.
Goodbye.
Korra!
No, wait!
Like, all I think when I hear that is disk image files. Just technically what a PS2 game is, too. That's what they run off of.
She's removing herself from the equation.
We can't just let her go.
Yeah.
No. Hold on, Sam. What about getting you to the portal? You shut them down from the outside.
But Korra comes first. And we still have to get back your disc.
Sam, if you chase two rabbits, you won't catch either.
If this is a father-son thing, I won't butt in. But we should probably get back that disc at least.
Yeah,
before
Riku's so
Clue
short
uses
compared
it
to him,
destroy
too.
the outside world. Come on, Sam.
Why'd be so tiny?
Right. Meet me on the flight deck. And get us some wheels.
Wheels? What's your plan?
I'm a user. I'll improvise. Riku! I gotta save Korra, too!
I know. We will.
The dish should be somewhere on the throne ship. I saw it dock here earlier. Over there!
All right.
Yeah, I know with Wii U, if it does have a glitch in it, there is some fan-made USBs that you can purchase that have a patch in it. I just wonder if the guy that makes them still sells them. Seeing as they're technically unofficial. But for a system that's no longer supported, like, who cares, you know? Let people mod as they wish to, especially if it's just to keep the console alive, you know? Same goes with 3DS. I know it's super duper easy to hack, I've just yet to actually do it to mine. There's a part of me that's admittedly kind of scared to do so, because I know if I mess it up, I don't get another chance to get another one. If I hack one, I'd much rather get a used system than mess with that. Rather than one I know was functional and perfect before. But I typically only have one console of each at a time. Because hobby expensive. Okay, where am I going? I am going... Nope, not there. There we go, going down these stairs. And then across. I probably should kill these. Just don't know how much time I have left. Tron's World is taking much longer than I thought. I feel like I've gone on a ton of tangents. But hey, live streams. Get a peepstahoo recipe. That must be these owls. I already have a flying one via Komori Bat. I wonder if making something more light aspected would help. Which I probably could. Spreads will grayed out if you don't have enough materials. That's why guy uses scan to find weaknesses and attacks accordingly. But completing the scan takes time. Isn't that a weakness too? It sure is. I don't know. Should I try for the HP one? 17. Can we get up to 18? Because some of the stuff in here has really been kicking me. Okay, it has resistance to pretty much everything except for fire. It really does not like fire. Thankfully, this seems to be an electric-based world. Let's invite it in. There we go. What are your skills? You are... Blizzard. Don't have enough of that. Asuna. Lazara. I don't know if I Azuna that much, just because by the time you actually get around to adding it to it, it's over. HP boost. Yeah, Blizzard and Blazara seems to be your thing. Wasn't expecting that from a flower. can't tell. But you like affection. Let me pet you! Let me love you! Make you strong. How about you? Not ready. Say no. You may not. Now that I got these things. What are these called? Ancient Sam? Agent, gonna mess up your day. Agent Fly on the wall. Wait, isn't my spirit in my party? Yes, but it's not on the field. Maybe only the first two can go out on the field. And this one is like gaining points, but it's not actually out with me. Spectrobe style, which that's a Disney game too. You have your two Spectrobes typically that fight with you, and then you also have Baby Spectrobe. Ooh. Me, gotta get treasure. If I'm here, yeah, there's nowhere else to go. I have to go up. Let's just do a quick scan because treasure. More treasure. For whatever reason, I feel like I'm better at collecting treasures Riku than as Sora, despite the fact I'm pretty sure they're in the same places. Okay, is there anything here? There's something in the square. But is that the way to go, Square? Looks to be. Although I bet there's a ton of treasure in here. Just because the area is so big. For seemingly no reason. Problem is I'm fighting against these. And they don't seem to like me very much. Oh no, they're closed off. Or are they? Didn't want to land there. Oops. While something? Didn't get to read that. This text is not dyslexia friendly. It takes me a second. Can I hack him? Oh, what in the... I did a 9S! Okay, this place isn't as big as I thought then, because it's all closed off. Those are challenge portals. I will do those end game if I choose to do them. Kupo. Do you need anything, Kupo? I'm just browsing. How are we on potions? The fact that you're giving me this here kinda makes me think that bad things are coming. Let's also buy some recipes. Oh, are these one-time purchases? They are. I'll get these then. They might have skills that I want. Like if one of these unlocks Balloonra, for example, I would like it greatly. Because hard mode, get this, is hard. Some sort of control room. Kinda reminds me of the front of a Starfleet. No, stop! I got stun locked. I don't think Riku has Leaf Bracer either. I think only Sora might. Let's get off the ground when there are bombs. Actually, since you have a lot of the same things, do either of you have Leaf Bracer yet? It was supposed to be you, wasn't it? Dark Screen, Magic Haste, Drain Drive. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Get this though. Oh my god. It's right there. Gotta poke the dog. I need like 4 LP points. Three LP points. Give it to me. Thank you. I'm pretty sure you get extra ones during this moment. I mean, it's all glittery. Really quick ability link. Let's... Let's Leaf Bracer. Because OMG. I'm terrified that it's tied to this particular Dream Eater though. Which means I can never let him go. I can get better ones, potentially. It's like A or S ranks. But I think I might be stuck with this hamster creature if he has my Leaf Bracer. I'm getting so many good points. I can't stop. He's too soft. Okay, where am I? Is this not the way to go? This feels like a trap. Sure, the alarm is going off.
Sam, go! Oh.
There's no window there?
What are you doing here?
To the flight deck.
But Clue will be here any minute. We'll never make it.
Don't worry. Riku's here to help.
Yeah, coming to the conclusion that I might be like a whole foot or two taller than Riku is weird. Because I guess along with ages, you kind of imagine them to be the same height-ish as you. Like you would other characters of that age, but no. Apparently he's like 4 foot tall. Compared to the drowned characters anyway. Can't wait for Pirates of the Caribbean in Kingdom Hearts 3 to see the height differences. Cartoon characters versus actual characters. Based off of human beings. Why am I hurting so bad all of a sudden? Everything is suddenly doing so much more damage. Okay, prize box. What is prize box? Prize drop? Whoa. Super hacker. Didn't know there was a trophy for that. Is that what I hacked out of it? Was a trophy? Nope. Nope. Leaf Bracer. For the love of God. Guessing these machines, oof, are part of the problem. But I'm trying to get up to them and it's not working. Switch target. Shoot the bird. Oops. Not that either. But you... Oops. Oops. Can something me... Can I just destroy it manually? No? Stop attacking my buddies. Getting the right commands, I'm just doing them too slow. And I get my potion back. How are you still alive? No. No. Why all of a sudden? Why now? Whoa. Really? Right as I do a ground pound, you get in the air. How many? 746 to next level versus, let's see how much experience you actually grant. 46 experience exactly. He's just generous with saves. But that just makes me even more concerned that boss is upcoming. Going on for long enough for it.
This is mine. Had a feeling you'd be here.
You! You promised that we would change the world, together. You broke your promise. I took the system to its maximum potential. And now, you see the applications at my disposal.
It's a bug. It's a literal one, though. So that's a
Don't
praying
believe-
mantis that somehow got in your computer.
You can leave this one to me.
But Riku, we could potentially use the help. Mantis. Oh, Balloon, where I love these so much, even when it does not come from me directly. I'm assuming I can get hit anywhere on the disc. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I didn't realize I could ride there. Where are these? Leaf Racer? Oh my gosh. Don't like how easily you can get stun locked. Probably gonna need to drop me not in this fight too. Oh, it's stunned. Missing my chance here. Okay, stay away from the tail. I learned a lesson. I may not have liked that light cycle portion, but I learned a lore lesson. Alright, you Beyblade. Knock it off. Ooh, transformed. I figured as much. Oh, it's got this kind of command. Myrrh? Jammer? Emergency? Emergency jammer. I'm so dumb. My combo resist is blocking how much HP I have. I don't like that he does the ground slam one when I want him to do the disc one. Ooh, no, 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 no! Well, that went bad all at once. I was doing so good. And then the game just decided, nah. No, you're not. I gotta wait 15 seconds for my things to come back, too. That awkward 15-second cooldown. Ooh, I think I'm on its back. I think I've cheesed it. I've broken the system and gone where man is not meant to go. Where am I? Oh, this. Like, what's happening? Navigating my menu and all of a sudden everything's blurring around me. Square, square, triangle. Oops. Square. I'm going! going, I'm going. Just trying to use an ability, Grandpa. Jeez. Can't tell if those are things I'm supposed to touch or not. Emergency. Potions. Riku, please. I want you to do the spinning one, not the ground slam. The ground slam's not helping me, sweetie. Wow, way to whiff it. Didn't know that was possible. Just throw your Keyblade out into the void. It's fine. Oops. Circle. Triangle. X. Go where? Ah, iframe didn't work the way I wanted it to. That should. Yeah, that one hit it. Woo! He's also equally feisty! Oh, now you fly. Okay, back on. Dash and drill. Dash and drill. Fire, wind, mill. When you're not surrounded by what are probably mines. Didn't mean to waste that. Ooh, where's the arena? Wasn't registering with it. Can I find the edge, please? Thank you. Come on. And done. Max HP increased.
I created the perfect system.
And yet it bugged out on
The
you.
thing about perfection is that it's unknowable. It's impossible. But it's also right in front of us all the time. You wouldn't know that because I didn't when I created you.
I'm guessing that's
I'm
a younger
sorry,
version
Clue.
of him.
I'm sorry.
Like a twin that never ages. It's one heck of a slide. How well greased are these floors? Freshly waxed. You guys bowl in here in your spare time or what?
Go.
What's the one with hockey? That you like constantly
Clue.
wipe in front of the puck.
Remember what you came for.
a surprising amount of violence for Kingdom Hearts. Wasn't expecting that. Especially since they censored other slaps in the English version, and then again in the HD version.
No. Why? He's my son. Go!
I'm guessing the son has the real one.
Dad! Sam! It's time! No!
Sam,
Gotta log out
it's
without
what he
him.
wants.
I'm not leaving you! Take her!
Will you even have a body if you leave?
Yes! Goodbye, kiddo.
Because I know there's like a scene in this game where Riku threatened to slap Sora and they cut it out in the English version.
Don't even think about it.
There's one in Kingdom Hearts 1 as well, where originally Kairi, slapped Sora on top of his head. And they cut it in the HD part. They cropped it in a way that you can't actually see the slap on top of his head. It's when he first wakes up at the beginning of the game. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't smack. Ow! So it makes it look extra awkward in Kingdom Hearts 1. Like he just had a crick in his neck or something. But no, Kairi bopped him over the head. You can see it in the PS2 version, but they cropped it in the HD version. Deliberately to hide it.
That connect worlds. Maybe when we pass through them, we're challenged and changed. And it's not over. There are more trials ahead we have to overcome.
So did those two warp, or did they cancel out? What happened?
But we'll be ready. Sora.
Riku witnesses two men die right in front of him. Worlds change, people, don't they? And he starts just waxing poetic. My guy, you're more desensitized than you think. Anyway, the dual disc. A keyblade that provides an extra boost in strength and makes it easier to land critical hits. Is it just a pure increase, though? Who knows? Unlocked Flick Rutch Digital Cup. That's the new minigame in here. I haven't returned to Traverse Town yet. I'm afraid to, in case I bump into that. Anyway, let us save? Oh, I can Flick Rush from here? Let's drop then. It is time. Oh, but I don't get any attack gain. That sucks. Means it's gonna be even harder as Sora. I think Riku was level 19 when he did his... What am I? I am level 17. Don't remember where I was going. South. Maybe there's some treasure down here. Did I grab the one that was up here? No. Gosh, this game can be a little disorienting. Kinda wanna kill these just because. I might need every level I can get. Moribot leveled up. Oh, your shell's off. I'm like, why is that one not moving? He's been deshelled. He's naked. Right, strength increased, magic increased. Need every helping chance we can get. Oh, there goes the shell. I guess I can knock it off like a basketball. If I hit it when it's up in the air, I can get rid of it maybe. Oops. Anything hiding up here? No. It looked like a good spot for it, but it didn't actually have any secrets. Oh my gosh, are you serious? I can't progress because of stuff that's an entire floor up? Okay. 2,000 for another level. I've been told too the majority of this game is going to be Disney stuff before we get too heavy into the Kingdom Hearts stuff. So if a lot of it seems like we aren't making that much sense of progress, I'm told that's intended on purpose.
You sure we'll find Tron's source code here?
Okay, clearly Soras are coming first.
It's not here. Maybe Clue has it with him. Sora, let's look elsewhere.
All right.
I think in canon, Sora is like slightly ahead of Riku. Because he always seems to... Oh, maybe not. Nope.
Wait, Cora. Let me talk to Rinsler.
Nope, that's not true, because in City of Bells, Riku took the wings off the enemy.
Memory.
He's a program, Sora. Programs don't have hearts.
I bet one that did.
That's not true. The Tron I remember, he had something. Hey, you used to be called Tron, right? Clue did something to you to mess with your memory. You're a little confused, but that's okay. Come on, remember, Tron.
I don't think Rinsler is quite the friend you remember.
He just needs time, that's all. Cora! Tron, don't!
Do we have organs in virtual reality the same way you do outside of it?
Tron, why?
Or is our health entirely video
That's
game
what we
logic?
do. Put the most precious memories in the back of our minds where they're safe. Or in your case, the most precious hearts?
Not you again!
Seriously, what are you doing here?
Memory and heart are tightly linked.
Samnus!
Rub a few memories together, and you get a spark of emotion, a feeling.
Please don't phrase it like that.
But in a digital world, memory does not work like that. Nothing is ever felt. You can hold 1,000, 1,000,000 times the information, but there is still no heart with which to parse it. Once, my master Ansem found an old system and made a copy of its master control program, and used it to serve his own ends. This is the original data of that system. Here, data can be copied.
Oh, so this is Tron
Memory
1.0.
can be
The other one was
changed
2.0.
and easily manipulated. Tron is a digital entity, so why would he be any different? He obeys the rules of this world. Sora, what about you?
Me?
Your heart, memories, your data, and your dreams. The bits and bytes that have made up your life so far. Can you say for sure they are not just copies of someone else's?
Yes! My memories and feelings belong to me!
That doesn't mean they're not
check.
copied, though.
Make certain the box's contents match what's on the label. Since you have been chosen.
I'm certain I'm me, despite all the hearts I frequently carry
Chosen
around within
for
me.
what? You think this is the realm of dreams, but there you are mistaken. Data does not dream, cannot dream. This world is real. You haven't the slightest idea where you are, that you have already wandered off the path.
What do you mean?
My path? Or your path? What path? You mean the path of fate or something else?
Huh? What in the world?
Combatant 13 versus Rinsler.
They really had to give me that number.
Greetings, Sora. I've been waiting.
Who are you?
I am Clue.
I need you to get one.
So it was you. You're the guy who turned Tron into Rinsler.
Correct. I had to repurpose his code.
Well, unrepurpose it.
Yes. Under the right parameters, I might.
Huh?
You have a little item called a Keyblade. It can open any lock, isn't that right? Hand it over, and I'll change Rinsler back into Tron.
Sure. Just toss it, man.
The Keyblade?
Bro.
I can't.
Bro, just you've used this trick
This
before.
is what lights the darkness. A chance to make everyone happy.
Flawed reasoning. I'll have to take it by force.
Just throw him the damn key. It comes back to you. It only listens to one master. We've used this trick before.
Tron, why can't I get through to you?
Fight, Sora!
Cora, you're okay. I can't believe it.
Yes, I think Tron heard you. Long enough for me to escape. You can do it. You can get through to him. Sora, you have to fight him.
But Cora, how can I?
You have that key. It will bring him to his senses.
I'll try. Let's go, Tron.
What, they got his original personality in a zip file? I gotta unlock it?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. He runs around like Aqua does. Do I have any arena stuff? Stuff that's flat is typically a bad sign. Oh, Balloonra, I love you so much. There we go. What this? Whoa, gravity go bye-bye. I am on the ceiling. Are my controls backwards? I think they are. I don't think there's anything I can dodge off of either. Is there? He's not super far away. Hello? Oh, it's loading. How did you hit me mid-iframe? Okay, I'm gonna kind of count this as maybe the runaway phase. Oh, some are backwards and some are... Right goes right, left goes left, forward comes towards the camera though, so it's only half inversed, which is not helpful. I need to run towards a wall, which he is guarding. Okay, here he comes. Let me dodge. This arena is not elusive. To my combat methods. Where'd he go? I like that. Where is he? Woo! He's throwing stuff. Whoa! I don't have second chance. I didn't even see that coming. He's throwing his discs. Put one in when it clipped me. By surprise. Okay, the drop me nuts are always ready to go. That's interesting. Balloon Remy friends. Okay, potion just in case. Potion for my mental health. I can sort of dodge roll into these. But I'm also playing a dangerous game. Oh dear. Alright, roll first. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, he's doing that. One clipped me in the back. How are you getting me mid-iframe? I'm supposed to be immune when I do that. Slow motion is supposed to be nothing but iframes, my dude. How are you slapping me? Afterwards, like that one, for example, makes sense, because I'm technically out of it. When I'm all glowy, I'm not supposed to be able to be hit, so how are you doing that? I still gotta get kind of close with Thunder. Not a fan. Right there. That was supposed to be an immunity shot, and yet he got me somehow! Oh, the leaf bracer. I'm gonna come off the ceiling anytime, thank you. I like having my controls right side up and not half reversed. Fully reverse me or let me stay as is. Don't half reverse me. That shit's weird. Again. Okay, I don't trust that. Oh god, no, 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 no! Ooh. Away! Potion, please! Ah! I hate this upside down shit! Only half my controls are inverted too, which makes it even weirder. Like, I like this 15-second cooldown when you have to come back in either. This only happens if you fail a fight. It's not like this when you start it normally. I got him down so far too. I got him onto the last bar. Really, that wasn't close enough. Avoid the superhero landing.
Yes.
I need to change where these are with the drop me nuts too. I can't afford to navigate potions like that. They need to be like on demand. Just heal. Just a full. Magic haste might also be saving my butt at the moment. I love how beating him up is currently doing more damage than my fancy stuff is supposed to be. I wish that came with a stun of some sort. Oh no! Here's not ready. How come none of my moves have like any sort of a stun to them? When in future Kingdom Hearts they did. Did you actually just say good save to me? Yeah, none of this causes any sort of animation cancel on him. Get off my ass. Normally when you hit an enemy, there's almost like a stun animation of some degree that allows you to get like a combo in. He doesn't have anything of the sort. Just playing it safe. I know I'm so close, but it's because I'm so close. Like that. I figured out the pattern eventually, but it's so weird. Normally when you hit an enemy, they sort of like bounce back just like a little bit. They have a reaction to it. He has no reaction to it. It's like I'm not even really hitting him. He's taking damage, obviously, but he doesn't have any sort of animation that signals that he's getting attacked. So it means it's nearly impossible to do a full combo. And he was getting me through my iframes, which is extra weird. Tron, your system is broken in different ways, my guy. You broke through the meta. Also, is that supposed to be my old Tron form? From the 2.0 world. Tron, I know only your clone knows me. But somehow I expect that to translate into you.
I'll deal with you later. I have to retrieve Rinsler.
Well, if he has to go retrieve him, that means technically he's still alive? Whatever your definition in this world of it is?
He reached for my hand. Tron is still in there.
Or maybe he just didn't want to die.
You and that key have a special power.
If Floor came out from under me, I'd reach for anybody too.
So do you. Power to make me see it.
So...
That's not remembrance,
does that
it's
mean we're
survival
friends?
instinct.
Of course. What if my memories aren't my own?
What
Well,
if? Does it
I gotta
matter?
be like Tron. Maybe we're walking the wrong path, but our hearts will lead us back to the truth.
Because there are several characters where that is the case. Does that make them less of people? And we get the dual disc. We are done.
Where are they? I've turned this castle upside down. Hey, are the other two still out cold?
Dylan and Evan are conscious again, but still unstable. They're resting inside.
Gotcha. Well, I guess I'll give the castle grounds a sweep.
Don't. If they were back, we would have found them by now.
So do you think they were blasted off to some other world or what?
I highly doubt it.
You know, normally when
someone
someone
who's
tells you
lost
not to
their
look, then
heart
you do
is
need to go look.
recompleted, they should return to the place where it happened.
But what if that place
And
doesn't
if
exist
that
anymore?
world is unavailable for
Oh.
whatever reason, a refuge is made for them in the realm between, a world called Traverse Town. They would be sent there. Or perhaps...
No, look. Okay. The fact is, we're here. We've been recompleted, right?
And what do you mean
They should
created
be
for
here
them?
too. Plain and simple.
I agree, it is strange.
Makes it sound man-made. Well, obviously the city
What a
is, but I mean the
drag.
realm.
Could they not have been recompleted at all?
Well, you see...
Forget it. You know what? I'll bring him back myself.
Huh? How, exactly?
Why do I always get stuck with the icky jobs?
Wait, did that say Toron instead of Tron? Is that the Romanji'd version of the text? Since there is no TR in Japanese, they'd have to stick another vowel in there. But anyway, there we go. Grid is complete. Tron World done. So next would be the Prankster's Paradise. I see Monstro. Is this the overworld of Pinocchio? Because Pinocchio had a world outside of just getting swallowed by a whale. Or is it something else? Either way, it expects me to be combat level 18? Oh. These both say 18 now. Did they increase? I could have sworn one was lower before. Anyway. Not going to be doing that one today. That is going to be next stream. So, for now, since we are all done, I'll probably grind a little bit more in here, just to get myself a bit of an advantage. I might get myself to, like, level 20, maybe. As well as give myself an opportunity to treasure hunt, since I don't think there's anything extra in the worlds outside of, Traverse Town. There's some extra stuff, I think, in Traverse Town, because there's a trophy that says, if you go back, you get something, so I probably will then. But, for now, I'll grind here in my own time, and then we can move on to the next set, which is the final one of this sphere. They don't seem to be opening anything else without first completing all the ones in a set. I don't think I can go further forward, can I? No, it's blocked off to me. Because with the way of getting the secrets unlocked at the end, you need to gain so many trophies, it said. I don't know what those trophies entail. I'm assuming they mean PSN trophies. And then get a certain letter sequence in the end credits, and that'll be when we get there. But since I'm in proud mode, I should be pretty in the clear if it's anything like trophies. Don't have to do much, just completing the story should auto-unlock it. So for now, like and subscribe if you want to see more Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. These streams keep getting longer. Sorry they're so sparsed apart, too, because I've either been having really, really bad weather here, or because I want to guarantee I have enough time to get these done, I want to make sure I set aside myself like 3 to 4 hours at a time in order to get through whatever the content might be, so I don't have to edit it later, or complete a later split a world into parts. So that's another reason why these are occasionally every other week instead of every week. But, yeah, there you go. So, I hope to see you all in future streams or videos. Bye-bye.